about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for.
Hello and welcome to Cruise Travel and Explore with Stickman and Steve. This is our final day and it's day number 4 and vlog number 6. So we've got another fun packed day today. Again, we're using our Prague Visitor Pass to see all the things we want to do in Prague today. So sit back, relax and enjoy. Morning, it's Sunday the 19th of January. We got up about 7 o'clock. We decided to have a little bit of a longer lie-in today because we're shattered. Been getting up early and staying up quite late, so we're partly packed. We're going to change things slightly around. We're going to pay for a late checkout, so that's €40, which works out about £36, which isn't too bad, to be honest. It means we can check out at 5, so we don't have to come back to the hotel, pack, drop our stuff off, then go back out and then come back to the hotel. It means we only have to come back to the hotel once. It means we can get our stuff and go straight for the taxi that's pre-ordered at 4:45. Going to go down for breakfast at 7:53 and then we're going to head up to, I think, the astronomical clock and get some pictures there because we've not got any in the daylight. We're going to go there and then head to the Jewish Quarter, see a few things there, and then head to a pre-booked excursion. I can't pronounce it. I think it begins with K. Calerium. Clementerium. I'll put the name underneath. So we've got to be there for 11:50, and then after that, there's another place that we can go to straight after. It's a palace that's next to it. We're going to do Powder Tower as well today. The House of Black Madonna. So we've got quite a busy schedule again today. That's it really. I've not done the room tour yet. I'm going to do that later, so I'm going to take about 5 minutes. I've done the hotel tour and I've filmed everything else that we've been up to. So that is it for the moment. We're just about to go down there now and I'll do some recording later on. I'll speak to you in a bit. Bye. Just finished breakfast. It's 8:25. We're just going upstairs, get stuff ready for this evening. For today, and then head off out. So, and then we're going to head first to the astronomical clock. Go that way, and then we'll take it from there. So that's all we've done. Breakfast again was good. I filmed the buffet again. Didn't film inside the room because there's a lot of people in there. And I don't want the camera in the face. So I'll film the food. The food's really good again. I definitely recommend this hotel. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Right, it is 8:45. We've just left the hotel. We're about to just walk past the, I think it's called the turn, Pinkas. to the astronomical clock. Gemma thinks she knows the way. She's the navigation person. I'm useless.
I've not been much better, to be honest.
We've got from A to B.
Yeah.
So you're doing something right.
Yeah.
So
I don't think Google Maps, we couldn't have got around the city without it, but it's also not the best in that the arrow kind of just points any which direction and you think you're going the right way and then realise you're going completely off.
yeah, I've got to admit, I thought Gemma's map skills were pretty poor while being here for 3 days, and then I took control yesterday to get ourselves from the Charles Bridge, Tower Bridge to the Kekurium, whatever it's called, and the average point, I completely understand what she means now, because it was telling me to go left when I needed to go right. It was leading me different directions. It's very difficult because there's a lot of little side streets, and I think Google just gets completely confused around it. It's definitely worth having. It just sometimes gets a little bit confused.
So I'm going to test my memory and see if we can remember how to get to the astronomical clock. I'm pretty sure we turn right here.
I'm hoping it's going to be quiet down here. It was yesterday when we were walking around, so I imagine it's going to be quiet as well. So first place, astronomical clock, and then we're going to try and get some nice photographs there with not too many people, because the last time we went there it was dark and there was a lot of people. So hopefully, if it's anything like yesterday when we were out at this time, it was like a ghost town. Square now, it's a lot quieter than it was the other days, so we've taken all the pictures of the main areas. I'm just going to pan round slowly so you can see. There we go. I'm spinning. We've taken all our pictures. It feels really cold today. It's definitely, I think, about -4 today, maybe -5. It's freezing. So we've got loads of pictures now, and we're going to head off to the Spanish synagogue, which opens at 9 o'clock. So I'm just going to do a bit of filming here, and then we'll take you up to the next area. This is the Spanish synagogue. the old statue behind. Where are we off to now on? We're going the old new synagogue, so it's about a 3-minute walk. Then it's 9:58 a.m. now. So we're probably not going to get to do everything. We still have to be somewhere at 11:50, and there's a palace we want to see before then. Well, fast saying that though, we could do that after the palace, couldn't we? Because I forgot we don't need to go back to the room now, so that's fine. So we're doing all right. When we went in there, the woman was really trying to push us to buy an audio guide, but we don't have an headset. And Gemma asked, "Do you need to have headphones?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, how do we listen to that?" And he said, "Well, you can put your phone and listen to it." But then in the other turn, she said that it was a bit disrespectful and it might irritate people because it's a religious place. So we felt uncomfortable buying an audio guide that we wouldn't be able to listen to. But she seemed quite off when we didn't purchase it. But you don't need to buy it in there because there's lots of LED screens with headsets that you can play your language, and there's a lot of LED screens that talk about the history and all the items in there. So we didn't feel that we had to buy one.
I think it was really good to go to because we did Terezin on Friday, so it was really good to kind of get a bit more insight into that. So I probably would say it would be good to go before Terezin, so you have like a bit of knowledge prior to going.
Yeah, so you think do Terezin before you come to the Jewish Quarter?
I think do the Spanish synagogue first.
Yeah.
Because it explains the significance of what the Jewish community went through when it comes to deportation to Terezin. So not so many kind of documentaries on it before, then I think it's a really good starting point to go there first.
I think as well it's good to watch, if you go on YouTube and type in Terezin and the Jewish Quarter, you'll get to see a lot of documentaries before you come here. Which really helps get right. This is the old new synagogue. We're at 10 o'clock and it's quiet, but it's going to start getting very busy soon. Again, if you've got your Prague visitor pass, this is included. We've definitely had the value out of the visitor pass at the moment because we get to see and go to a lot of places we wouldn't necessarily go to. So it's definitely worth it. So we're at the old and new synagogue. We're not sure what it means by new and old. We think it might have been here originally and then due to the war it was destroyed and maybe rebuilt, or there was still a part of the old synagogue left and then they've built a new part. Synagogue in the Jewish ghetto. That's the entry to it. So when you right on that little side street, there's a little door. It's quite difficult to find into it unless you see somebody coming out of it. You wouldn't necessarily. It's not very big in there. It's quite small, so you can get around that pretty quickly. I saw people using audio sets in there, so that's probably one where you would need it because there's no visual displays anywhere. So the next one we're going to go to is
Clam-Gallas Synagogue.
Clam-Gallas Synagogue. It says it's 1 minute walk away.
Yeah, it's literally just straight ahead.
Yeah, and then next to that there's the Jewish cemetery as well. and there's another place next to that as well. There's a little market store there. And the other place we're going to seems to be just in front. That's the exit, is it?
The Synagogue, we can't go in, it's closed for renovation.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard that. It's closed for renovation, so unfortunately we're not able to get access. But the Jewish cemetery is round here, so we're hoping we can get in. But to get to the cemetery, you might have to go into that bit to get to it. If we can't, then it doesn't matter. There's still quite a lot we can see, so we're just going to walk round now and see whether we can get to the cemetery. We think we went the wrong way. We've just noticed there's people walking down here, so we think this is the way to the next part we need to go to. I guess these are the names of the people that never made it. Very similar to what the Zine, isn't it, where they have these walls are. When we went to Tazine, they had a wall there with all the children. Unfortunately, it didn't make it. They died during the Second World War. We presume this is the same, so a wall to honour the people that lost their lives during the war.
Reconstructed and modern day alterations were removed, so it's authentic to the original building and architecture.
There's some music being played in the background, and we recognise it from when we went to Zine. We went to the final part, we went to an exhibition, and we watched a documentary film that was showing what happened, and they played this music at the end of the documentary. all the little market stores open now on. That was the old new synagogue, which was there, and now we're off to where are we off to now? I forget the name of it. We've finished in the Jewish Quarter now. It's definitely worth having a look around there, especially if you're doing Tazine, because a lot of the things you learn about that part of the history. Whether you do that before or after, I would definitely recommend it. The Jewish Quarter, probably there for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and now we're going to Clam-Gallas Palace. I probably mispronounced that, but it's about an 8-minute walk.
Putting multitasking, navigating and filming at the same time.
The Clam-Gallas Palace, there's a free audio guide and they explain everything when you're in. You just scan the QR code and then download the audio, and it also knows where you are. We're not going to listen to the audio guide, we're just going to have a look because we haven't got time to listen to it all. If there's a section we want to know about, we can just scan the QR code, can't we? Gemma just said it's nice and warm, isn't it? It's lovely and warm, isn't it? I'd say this is the nicest building I've been in. I mean, Gemma says it's a palace, so you would expect it to be, but it is absolutely stunning up there. It's beautiful. There's not many people up there as well. It's very quiet. No. I think there's a lot of things on the visitor pass, isn't there?
Yeah. I don't think we'd have done it had it not been for the fact that it's so close to is it Clement? No, and we're booked in for it, so we had like an hour, 40 minutes to go, so we thought we might as well come and have a look around. So.
I think when you come to Prague, if you've not got a visitor pass, you're probably only going to pay to go in like, the top attractions. But we've found that because we've had this pass, we've gone and seen other things we wouldn't necessarily have gone to, which makes it even more special, I think, because you're getting to see things that you just don't see and hear about. I've got to say, so far, it's definitely been worth the money for the visitors pass, because we've been busy all day, haven't we, seen things that are included in it. And we got it through Get Your Guide, but you can book it directly with Prague Visitor Pass. I think that's it. Yeah, so we booked it through Get Your Guide, but only because we couldn't book it directly with the Prague Visitor Pass, because I don't know why it was coming up there, but the payments just would not go through. So we had to book through Get Your Guide. I think it was £1 more. We're noticing that there's still a lot of Christmassy things up. Gemma's cold to her bones, and I'm alright. It's like this back home though. This is the way in and the way out. That's the way in. There we go. And that's where we went. It's a lot busier now again. Back to how it was yesterday. The next place, I can't pronounce it, begins with a K. Yeah, I think it's like a theatre, I think.
Yeah, I think they have concerts
on
there.
We've got a few more minutes yet before we can go in.
And then
Clementia. Yeah.
So we've got a guided tour. This is the only thing that we've had to pre-book.
Yeah, so...
We came yesterday and they had an available slot at 12, didn't they? So they booked us on. So if you don't make it and you've got on the visitor pass, then they don't charge you or anything, but you won't be able to reuse your code and come on a different day.
No, and out of everything we've seen, this is the only one that was fully booked, so it must be popular.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting now. We can't enter just yet because we're not officially in there until...
We can, she said go in at 10 to.
Did she? All right.
Yeah,
right.
So it's just gone 4 to 2 now.
In the second half of the 18th century, in 1773, the Jesuit order in Europe was abolished. The order was abolished under the pressure from some European monarchs. On the fresco, there is very typical Baroque theme, and that's the connection with the side of the hall. A little bit further from our perspective, there is a sector dedicated to modern Christianity, in this case with Jesus Christ, the most important character for the Jesuits. But on the fresco, there are also 7 liberal medieval arts illustrated. 7 medieval liberal arts were the disciplines in the Middle Ages: grammar, logic, rhetoric, Are 7 liber medieval arts. And now, because we are in the library, it would be fine to tell you something about the books here. We've got approximately 27,500 because the Jesuits, originally from Spain, then founded in important language, lingua franca. Some of the books here were written in the German language. Order here after. The mural quadrant, so in the Latin language, quadrans muralis. Mural because the instruments are too heavy, they must be fixed on the wall. Quadrants because you've got 1/4 of the scale, 90 degrees. There they could change some angles, that's the telescope. These quadrants were brought here immediately after the tower was built in 1722. They were used for some observations from here. But the main purpose of this hall had become a camera obscura or dark room for measuring of the solar or astronomical noon right here. And in the dark room you can create an image of something. And you have to use a light from something. It was the time of the perfect midday, astronomical noon right here, a moment when the position of the sun is currently highest on the sky. From the top of this tower for almost 86 years, from 1842 to 1920. In their houses, to set their time on their watches. They waited for the signal from the tower, and at noon they set their time on their watches. Yep. Rainfall, so atmospheric pressure. Previously, they made the measurements right here in this room, using quite more modern technologies than here exhibited, but still in the Clementinum.
Amazing, really enjoyed that. So we're finished here now, and we're going to head for a cold drink now. Oh, this is the way out. That's done now. We're going to head off to, I think it's called the Orient Cafe. It's the only partisan, I think, cafe in Prague. So that's where we're off to now. So I'll film some more when we're there. I'm just going to quickly show you where we went to, the tower. So I'm going to flip round now. So we were right up there. That's the tower we went to. And we came down all the way here. And that's the entrance over there. Gemma's cold to her bones. She's freezing. So we're going to go to Orient Cafe. We're going to get a coffee, something warm. And then the last things we need to see are up there. So it just makes sense to go up there now and finish off. I bet it's nice here, you know when they got the Christmas markets on. 7 minutes, halfway there. Shouldn't take too long now. It's a lot busier. I think we were lucky, weren't we, this morning? It's where we were this morning. It's a lot busier now. I think I'd recommend, if you're coming to Prague and you want to see the attractions where it's very quiet, I'd say do it between 8 and 11. After 11 o'clock it starts to get really busy, but if you're out by 8, half 8, there's hardly anybody out at all, so you can get some really nice pictures where there's not many people around, which in this day and age is very difficult when you're doing a major tourist attraction, because obviously we all want to be there to see it. So that's one of my biggest recommendations. And get Google Maps, get some data, because it's very difficult to walk around. Not in terms of that it's long walks, there's just a lot of side streets and it's quite easy to get lost. So I would definitely recommend Google Maps and get some data. So that's the place to the artisan, and this is the Black Madonna.
Carver Grand Orient.
Yeah, there's Gemma's as well. So we're going to warm up, we're going to have a little sandwich, we'll do a little cake we're going to share, and then we're going to go to Powder Tower, which is that way, Powdergate Tower. And then I think that's it, we've seen everything, haven't we? Yeah. And then we might pop into a sandwich shop, pick something up and go back to the hotel room. But I've done really well today, haven't we? We've seen a lot. Somebody's really cold though, so
Cold and lucky and everything.
Got the pesto and mozzarella sandwich, and we've got some olive oil there to put it on, and then we've got a traditional Czech cake which we've not had yet. We've got some olive oil there. He said that's to put on your sandwich, and then we've got the little Czech cakes to share as well. Yeah, we've just had some of the one of the traditional Czech cakes, and it tastes like a vanilla slice. It's identical to it. But yeah, it is. Lots of tasty. Yeah, just a different shape. Very tasty. So we're sharing this. So I've had a piece, and Gemma has. It's very nice though, and we had a ciabatta sandwich. It's okay, but we just needed something just to keep us going because we're going to go up to Powder Tower after this. Right behind us there is where we've just been in, and then we're going to just go and see our last thing now, aren't we?
Yeah.
And we were sat right up that seat there. So yeah, we're going to see Powder Gate, and then we're all done, aren't we?
Yeah.
And then we're going to get a sandwich and take it back to the hotel. I think we're about a minute away from here, and this is included in the Prague Visitor Pass. So there it is, directly behind. There's the Powder Gate or Powder Tower? Is it Powder Tower?
Powder Gate Tower.
Powder Gate Tower. So that's the last one that we're going to climb. Right, so this is the entrance in. Climb up, but quite narrow.
Sorry, but we have to go. There's a ticket office downstairs.
Oh no. Gemma's gone down to get the ticket. We came up here, but you've got to get a ticket downstairs where you go Charles Bridge Tower, you go halfway up the tower, and then you get your ticket there. We thought this was the same because there's no ticket office downstairs, so it must be around the corner. So Gemma's had to go back down and get it. It's a bit of a shame. Thank you, Anne.
I was like, did you run here? I was like, no. So I went up to the first floor, I didn't realise.
Bit of information. Part of it's closed off for renovation. They need to do some research on how the building process was done, so when they renovate it, they're doing it to the same principles as it was when it was created and built.
Nicholas Bell Tower and the one in the Lesser Town has the best view.
The other towers are better, yeah.
The towers in Lesser Town are better.
Yeah, the Lesser Tower. Sorry, the Lesser Tower is like, in our opinion, the better one. There's less people up there as well, isn't there?
Yeah, and I think if you can manage all the stairs at the St Nicholas Tower, I think that one is like the views, because you're so high up.
Yeah.
I'd say those two are my favourites. I think if you do only two, I think those ones offer the best views.
They're incredible, aren't they? I've noticed one thing. You might not be able to see it. Like, you've got graffiti, people writing. Also, when you come up the stairs, people are graffitied into the brickwork.
Yeah,
not just this one though. They seem to do it everywhere. Graffitied the names, which I think, I don't know. I'm not good with that. It's historic buildings, and you graffitied it and put in like, as I was here, or stuff loves
Brighton Posse.
Brighton Posse, yeah, not good at all. You shouldn't be graffitiing. And they actually did that when we went to Mexico. We went to Chichen Itza, and one time you were allowed to climb up the monument to the top of Chichen Itza, and then they stopped it because somebody with I can't remember if it was a spray paint or felt tip marker, graffitied the inside of it, and then after that the government stopped people entering and climbing up the monument. And it's here as well, you're just seeing it everywhere. It's not good. Yeah, and also they can't do anything. Let's see it. I've had my little rant now, so, but it's my pet hate that. Don't think there's any need.
Take my hand and follow me. Don't be scared, I know these streets. Don't you feel so alive? You could just die here in my arms, safe and sound. So take my hand, take all of me. Maybe I'm delirious, but I can't get enough of your touch. Delirious, hope that it's not too much. I just feel so alive. I could just die.
It's me up here at the moment, nobody else. Views are really good up here, incredible. Very cold though at the moment. I think it's about -2.
Of your touch. If I could, I'd stop the time. Now let this moment pass me by. Maybe I'm delirious, but I can't get enough of your touch. Delirious, hope that it's not too much. I just feel so alive.
There's Powder Gate, and there is your ticket office right there. Okay, and then when you go into it, you need to go in that door there. That's a wrap on. That's us done, Czech. We've seen all the sights. We've had an amazing time. I can't believe that's it. We're just going to get some food and head back to the hotel now. But that particular tower, I'd say, is my least favourite. I think it's because the views up there aren't very good. I mean, they are good, you can see all the city, but on this side up here, it's more modern buildings. All the historical sites you see on the other towers. So if you're going to do a tower and wanted to miss one out, sorry, if you're going to do all the towers and you didn't have time, but you had to miss a few out, I'd miss this one out. It's been my least favourite.
Yeah, or if you were going to do just one tower, I would definitely say the Tower Bridge, the bridge tower on Leicester Town because you can see more of the old town from there.
Completely agree.
So I think it's a case, isn't it? Sometimes, like, I think, is it Carl Pilkington said it's better to look at, what was it he used? Like a palace.
Oh, it was outside Petra, wasn't it?
Yeah, look over at the palace from where you are rather than looking out to...
He said, would you rather be a pauper looking at the palace or live in the palace looking at the paupers?
Yeah.
And it's the same with this. This is definitely the Leicester Tower for me in aspects of all the views. There's not much to see up there at all.
Yeah, I think with the Leicester Town towers, obviously you get a really good view of the castle, Prague Castle, and the parks and things. But then you've also got a really good view of the old town and the new town, and you can kind of see everything from there.
Yeah,
so
you can.
If you were just going to do one, I would recommend doing that one.
Yeah, and you might as well do this because it's included in your visitors pass. But if you haven't got time, honestly, I'd leave this one out, and it's probably the hardest one to get up and down. The stairs are so narrow. If there's people coming down and going, I don't know how they would do it. It's really narrow.
Yeah, there's a rope to hold on to, isn't there? But we didn't see it on the way up initially.
And I'm going to put all the footage anyway that I've taken in the photographs, so you'll get to see it. And I've done it with every tower that we've been up, so you'll get to see which one's your favourite tower by the footage we put there. But definitely Leicester Tower and the St Nicholas Church.
Yeah, because that one's your higher, so you can manage all the stairs. And then that one was that was the first one where we went up, and I think that was probably the best views.
Yeah, I completely agree.
And then Leicester Town for views of the Charles Bridge. That one was spectacular, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was incredible. That's my favourite one. That one. Well, we've seen all the tours. We've filmed over 4 days. We've seen everything now. That. I mean, you can see, there's still more we'd like to see and do. We're walked out, we need to get some food, something hot, and we're just going to go back to the hotel. I'll get packed, sit in the hotel room and just warm up and get ready for our pick-up at 4:45. And it takes half an hour.
Yeah, so it's 2:45 now, so we've got 2 hours until the taxi picks us up. So probably by the time we get back to the hotel and we've had a shower and got packed and everything, it'll probably be about that time anyway.
Yeah. Oh, and we've got to get fridge magnets for Gemma's mum and ourselves, because if you know our vlogs, we always buy a fridge magnet. So we've got how much have we got left money wise now?
So we've got 1,000 for the taxi, and then we've got 1,000 for just buying a bit of food, like a sandwich or something, and also getting the fridge magnets.
Yeah.
But we can pay on card. There is anything, but we've used up all the Netherlands money, and we're not going to transfer any more cards.
No, and we need to save a bit of that for the taxi. Where you can get an Uber to the airport, or you could get the airport express bus, or you can get, I think it's the 119, is it? We've just ordered a normal taxi from the hotel, which we know we're paying more for, but I
think it was fine walking 20 minutes across the city with a case when we first arrived here, but I think we've done so much walking over the last 4 days that I'm just not up for carrying a 20 kilo case.
No, not this time.
Which I could pack lighter, but I don't.
No, we don't want to do it. It's a bit of a walk, so we're getting a taxi, and that's going to pick us up. So we'll go back to the hotel room now, or we'll walk around and try and get fridge man, get something to eat. And I might film some more. I don't know. Gemma's trying to get his directions back. Oh, back.
That's the weird thing where the arrow was pointing in the wrong direction. Definitely don't think we're going to have a sleep when we get there.
No. And you might remember on the second day, which was on Friday, we did the Terezín excursion, and we got the bus just over there. You see the bus? Just over there. It was right in front of this metal fencing, and there's a little kiosk there, but you can book other excursions right there. So that's where we had to meet. Did the Pilsner experience right there yesterday. In the shopping centre, because we weren't here the other day. We know they do sandwiches and things, so we're just going to pick something up in here. There's a bakery down here, weren't there? Where did we see that bakery? It's upstairs, the food quarter one. Oh bloody hell, we have to walk right back down there. This food shopping centre is right by our hotel. Our hotel is just across there. Right guys, that is it. We're all packed and ready to go. It is 4:40 and taxi's here in 5 minutes. So we're all packed, we've had an amazing time, had something to eat, and we're ready to go now, aren't we? Waiting for the taxi now, and it is 4:40 and the taxi's here at 4:45.
It's not too much. I just feel so alive. I could just die here in your arms, safe and sound.
Miroslav.
Miroslav is a good man.
Thank you.
Maybe I'm delirious, but
Yeah.
Wow.
So the just as coming during the night, the waiting were workers coming from the next factory, and they're closing the completely city.
Wow.
Okay.
We're going to watch those movies.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Thank you.
Anthropoid, one life.
Anthropoid One Life.
Bye-bye.
Our driver's been amazing.
Yeah, here, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank
New
you.
Year. Yeah.
Cheers, buddy.
Happy New
Thank
Year,
you. Happy
yeah.
New Year. See you later. You got everything on? What an amazing guy. Yeah, he's just full of information. I was like having our own little tour guide.
Oh, we should have had him on the way
Yes.
here.
Yeah, I do.
Getting the bus.
It's 5:22 and the car picked us up at 4:45. It's not taking, it's half an hour, isn't it?
Yeah, it went so quick,
But that went really quick. He was in the car playing movies. We mentioned we went to Terezin,
Yeah.
and he said, "Oh, do you know about these movies?" And one was called One Life and Anthropoid,
Yeah.
and it's about the one. Well, the first one is One Life was about the transportation of the
one
children.
man helping like hundreds of children escape Prague to go to London before the borders closed.
And he said the guy, was it Webster? There was a guy, I think it was called Webster, I might have got that name, but he said he's a hero in Prague, but we don't know about him. Then again, which is pretty bad really, we should know about that. So that's called One Life, which we're going to watch, and the other movie is called Anthropoid, about killing Hendrik.
Yeah.
Assassination Hendrik. So we're definitely going to watch those, because one's got Anthony Hopkins in, and
One has Cillian Murphy
Yeah.
and I think Kate Blanchett.
some big actors in there, so we're going to watch those. But he was amazing.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah, and that cost €50.
It was £1,000.
£1,000.
So that's about £40.
£40, yeah. So our flight is with Jet2 and it's at 8:30. So I'll try and film in there. I don't know if I'll be able to, or if I don't, then we'll see you back in the UK. So I hope you've all enjoyed watching our vlogs, and we'll speak to you later. It is 8:30. I think it's supposed to leave at 8:30 into the flight, so we're a little bit behind at the moment. It's a full flight, so they'll ask for people to get to the seats as quickly as possible. So I imagine they'll make the time up though, because they always make it up, don't they?
Yeah. Always overestimate, don't they? How long the
Yeah,
flight's going to take.
that's it. Getting to the airport was pretty easy, to be honest. Really easy. We got food, passport in probably 10 minutes. We went for a couple of pilsners. Standard, but we're fine, and we've got a sandwich ordered. That's it really. Nothing else to tell you.
that is not too much. I just feel so alive. I could just die here in your arms, safe and sound. Maybe I'm delirious, but I can't get enough of your touch.
To mention, because of all the ice on the wings, it had to be de-iced in a separate area of the plane, so we didn't set off until I think it was half nine, so we were an hour delayed in total. So I'm not sure what time we're going to land in Manchester now. We pre-ordered our food, and we've got a cheese and ham toasty, and we're going to get a bottle of water and a wine each, both for research purposes. Cheese and ham toasty. I think we paid $4.50 for this.
Looks better than the sourdough.
Yeah, it does.
Not the sourdough, the powdered.
Yeah, paid £4.50. Got a bottle of water, still hot, roasted, and they're coming out. get 2 bottles of wine. You're doing an offer, it's 13 for 2.
Yeah,
And we're going to get a bottle of water of each as well. I think that's £4 each. £2 each, yeah, £4 in total. And I'm going to get a 12 as well.
I've got just over 30 minutes to go, so we're looking at landing at just gone 10 past 10 local time in Manchester.
Take my hand and follow me.
Just landed. It is 10:05 and we're just waiting for the machinery to get off the plane. We're only 15 minutes late, so the flight. Right, we're here.
So take my hand, take all of me.
Right, through passport, and it's 10:30, so we'll just get to our cases now, and then we have to contact the driver who will come and pick us up. So, not doing too bad for time.
I thought when you got your new passport, it would work.
Yeah, I did as well.
Something wrong with the chip and go one.
Yeah, passport didn't work again. I always have to go to seek assistance. Always does it, every time, without fail. But at least I'm through. There she goes. First one on, there's the second one. Got it. Sorted. Bags here, sorted.
I think everybody's just seen that there's crowds of people down at that one and assume that's where the baggage is.
They're not, it's here. Right, sorted. Let's go. Our taxi driver, he says it's going to be about 10 to 12 minutes. He's called Paul, and we're going to meet him at the West car park.
T2 West.
T2 West. So he has to go and get his car. We've done this a few times now. We sort of know where we're always meeting, don't we, now with our taxi drivers. They all seem to be the same place. So 10 minutes, they have to go and get the car. So we've done all right for time considering. We got through passport and our cases really quickly. In fact, we got straight down to where the luggage escalators are, and our cases were already there. One of the first to get them.
Let this moment pass me by.
This is the busiest we've ever seen this before. Normally we get down there and there'll be about 4 people, but Gemma says there's about 2 or 3 flights landing at the same time, so we might have to wait longer than 10 minutes. We'll have to wait and see. Well, it is, what time is it now?
It is 20 to 11.
20 to 11, so not doing too bad for time.
There's going to be about quarter as well by the time we get home, isn't it?
Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah.
All being well, we'll have it.
Here in your arms, safe and sound. Maybe I'm delirious.
Hello, right, we've arrived back home. It's 12:30 a.m, so we've arrived back a lot later than expected. We're absolutely shattered and we're going to go to bed, so I'm going to keep this very short. We've just got into the house and I've carried my case upstairs and I've noticed my case is broke again. So this is another case that's been brought. Honestly, I have the worst luck in the world for buying suitcases. The ones who've watched the Virgin vlog, if you watch that vlog, you'll notice on that vlog that my case was smashed to pieces. A brand new case that I used once, and it was smashed to pieces, and I had to buy another case there because it wouldn't make the journey back. But I only noticed it was smashed later on after the airport. So I said after that I was going to start checking my cases. So when we went from Manchester to Prague, when we were in the airport, I checked my case. When we travelled from Prague to Manchester and we left the airport, I was so tired that I forgot to check my case, and my case is smashed again. So another brand new case that I've never used before is now smashed again. I think this is 5 suitcases in the last 7 years, 8 years that have smashed the baggage handlers. So I'm going to show you the case. You see it's all smashed. Look at all that. All cracked. That's the size of my hand. That's the size of the crack. So they completely and utterly smashed it, which I'm really naffed off because it's a brand new case again that's been smashed. So as you can see there, I can't use that case. Gemma's case is alright, just my case, so I'm not happy, but I can't do anything because I've left the airport. And I keep saying every time I leave the airport I'm going to check my case before I leave, because if you check your case before you leave and it's smashed, they can do something about it. We can claim depending on the size of the crack and where it is. They've changed the rules slightly. but I would have got a new case for that because of the size of the crack and where it is. So another case smashed. I'm gonna have to buy another one again. So yeah, not too happy, but at least we've got home. We had an amazing holiday, 4 days away, and it's been an amazing birthday for Gemma. She's truly enjoyed it, and it's been fantastic. So I hope you've enjoyed the vlogs over the 4 days. I've tried to film as much as I can, talk as much as I can, explained a lot, and thanks for joining me. And that's it. I'm going to go to bed now because I'm knackered. So I'll see you on my next vlog. Thank you, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Take my